Hello! Ugh. Hello. I don't know if anyone's actually here. It's like ass o'clock. But yeah, it's Thursday. And it is 3 days before Summer Games Done Quick 2023. And I know what you're thinking. TB, didn't you say you weren't going to be streaming Friday? Well, it's Thursday right now, but I will not be streaming Friday night. And the reason for that is, well, I think I've mentioned it before. You know, I think I've mentioned it before. Give me 1 second. I moved a bunch of windows around. And everything is not in its right place at the moment. Alright. Yeah. The fuck is that? Oh, it's the doodad to let you know that we're 2 subs away from the hell. But regardless of that, yeah, I got a big day tomorrow. I have to be in bed by a certain time. But the anime convention is also in town, and I want to take a look at that a little bit at some point. They have game shops there, like, right? So you can buy like used games. I think Lost Ark from like Greensboro, North Carolina is gonna be there. Want to be on the hunt for deals, so I'll spend like $30 to do the day pass. Go there, see what they got. That opens at I think 1, and then get the very last minute stuff, which there is. I need to get a new phone case. My current one is. But regardless of that, I think I can get everything done. I got my alarm set for the usual time I get up for work. It's weird knowing that I'm not going to be going to work for a good bit. That's fine. I need to, you know, be in the zone. But yeah, we got Roller Coaster Tycoon today. And if you think it was going to be easy, what stream do you think you're watching? I've currently... Okay, some fun information. It's been going in the background since the start. Because we're doing one of those ex nihilo inspired parks. A little bit different. It's not like dungeons where you can't, you know, manipulate things. But it is pay per admission. You'll see what I mean. Let's move over to that scene now. Hold on. I can never get these scenes right. Hey, look, I'm floating on top of the box. Regardless. So yeah, this is Luna Land. This is a park I've attempted before. It has a fun objective, which is... well, Luna Land is a very challenging scenario for expert Roller Coaster Tycoon players only. Now, this scenario is hard even with, like, multiple people playing it. There's another park in a scenario that's, I believe, hosted on the Hell site, called Xanatus Park, which has an objective of, I believe, get 5,000 guests by the end of year 6. It's harder than it seems, and it's also a per-mission park. But I think this one would be a bit more interesting to show, even though I have to literally sit here and wait at the start. I have to go do a BRB earlier. I forgot to go grab the soda. But, yeah. So, as with Ex Nihilo Park, we start with... nothing! Well, we have a bathroom, but we researched it. So, what's going to happen is we're just going to... This is going to be kind of like one of those weird hybrid type streams where the gameplay is definitely in the background. Kind of like a quasi just chatting. Because it's been a while since we, just talked. So yeah. God, I can't believe this is like, what, the third in-person GDQ that I've gotten to run, them doing a run at? How many GDQs have I been in so far? Games done. Wait, no. Let me think. I was in 2019 SGDQ. I didn't have a run at AGDQ 2020. I did have one in 2021. Hold on, I need to actually keep track of this. Notepad, please. Oh, whew. So, 2019. Not in 2020. Oh, AGDQ 2020. Had one in AGDQ 20, SGDQ 2020. That was, I think, Skynet. That makes sense. AGDQ 2022 or 2021 was Alcatraz. SGDQ was Wheels. That AGDQ was, the following one was Marathon, I think. Marathon Durandal. And then we had Alien Cabal for SGDQ. And then didn't do one at the last AGDQ, but I've gotten Marathon Infinity into this one. So let me count how many that's been. So SGDQ, AGDQ, okay. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. I somehow have one extra. No, that's 2019. 2020. 1, 2, 3. No, I still have one extra. What the fuck? Again, it's gonna be a bit before we actually get the ball rolling for the park. Because we're having to wait. I could actually accelerate this. In fact, let's actually accelerate it, because it'll be like, what, every 20-something days? I'm not gonna speed the park up. Okay, so SGDQ 2019, no to 2020, A, 2020S, 2021, both of those, 22. Okay, so this would be 6th appearance, I think. I could probably be horrifically bad at math right now, you never know. Anyway, yeah, let's get to let's kind of plan this out a little bit. So what I've normally been doing with these parks, right, is I've been kind of doing it to where I build this like little area here, and then I'll branch out here, and then branch out here. This part's a little bit harder to branch out to. I got this gigantic land here. And if I can get the land right here, I could easily just, because land's dirt cheap, right? I could just, oh, that's actually a thought. It's $10 a piece of land. So for $40, how much? I'm about to do a very stupid idea. This shouldn't affect me too much, because I can take out, I think, 15,000? So for 40, I got 90. So that's $50 profit right there. I'm gonna do this. It's not a bad idea. Sure, it's not a lot of money, but it's enough money. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's $60 right there. And that's $150, so that's 90 profit. That's not even counting all the land. So I would probably get like $10 back for each piece of land there. So that's just like no profit at that point. But I do want to get rid of these buildings. Buy the land, get rid of the buildings. Won't get rid of those. I don't even think I'm going to get anywhere near there. But I know that these buildings do cost a pretty penny, so. It's obviously abandoned mines, so. Alright, so we're going to buy these 4 pieces of land, and then I'm going to right-click, $90. Okay. So we got a little bit of extra money. That's not going to help us. I want to point that out. That's not going to help us one bit. But, well, I can't say that. It'll help with paying off one of the things. So what we're going to do is we're going to research up until we get the info booth. So we're gonna get it's restroom, lemonade stall, pretzel stall, info booth. Once we get those 4 items, we're then going to focus on the first ride, which I think is we're gonna do roller coaster. Has decent capacity, can bring in people, obviously. Side friction coaster. I have a ride that I can use this with, so it's not an issue. And then we're gonna focus on, yeah. The start of this is gonna take a bit. So again, the game isn't really the super focus at the moment. It's just, just talking, You have a good day? Get the things you want to get done? Hopefully. I know I didn't. That's what I gotta do tomorrow. I don't think it's a lot. Like, I think I can easily be home by, like, 4 or 5. Wind down, go to bed at 7. I think the big question is, what do I have for dinner? I should probably start heading back here around 4. The local grocery store has, like, a buffet bar thing. So you can get, like, a whole pound of food for, like, $10. Like, freshly made food. I know that's expensive, but, again, grocery store food. Ready-made grocery store food. But I think it will be a decent bargain for just a good, reasonably high protein meal. Yeah, reasonably high protein. Does anyone else not hear the audio? Oh, that's why. No, you still can't hear the audio. What the hell? Oh, you know what I think it's doing? Okay, hold on. Stand by. It's doing that thing. Oh my god, I'm floating in space. Hold on. Let's move back. We're not gonna go. We're gonna go to this camera. Okay, chat's not there. That's fine. I can still read it on the screen. I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna make a quick save of this. I just heard in my ear, the audio is fucked. Okay. I'm just gonna call this pre-SGDQ stream for the save file. I'm gonna close the game, and then I'm gonna reopen it. OBS is having one of those funnies again. I don't like it when it does this. Alright. Oh, it's got that crunchy audio. Oh no. You need to be glad you didn't hear that. That was terrible. Okay. So, reopening it again. What is it with... Okay. This DAC that I own. I'm gonna go back to this, and if you can hear it, I just want you to hear it. Ah, God. Do you hear that? That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Absolutely terrible. Here's the funny part, and I'm gonna allow the audio to come through my head thing. If I set this to my desktop speakers, you can't hear that. It sounds perfectly fine. I don't understand why. Now I understand. Well, I partially understand. This is a project that's continually in development, and I'm using a development build. But if I switch it back to this, the crackling audio is still there. I don't know if that's been an acknowledged problem, but it only explicitly happens on my DAC. So we're gonna switch back to this for just a second, and I'm gonna restart the game. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I can't get it going, because, like, again, the game's not the big focal point of the stream this time. Normally it is. Today it isn't. Come on. Why is it doing this? Hold on. I don't like this stack. This stack is fucking terrible. It's like, it used to be great, right? And then it just started getting bad. I have it at 16-bit, 48,000 kilohertz. I'm gonna do this. Oh, look, changing it to 24-bit fixed it, except I had to fix it by moving, forget it. All right, let's move back to the scene. Game? Hey, there we go. All right, so we got the game back. Just do this. Okay, good. We have audio. So yeah, we're gonna just patiently wait for just a tad bit, not too long, just enough to get 3 more items. Well, yeah. Pretzel stall, info booth, and the roller coaster. Again, if there's anyone just joining, this is a pay-per-admission park, meaning that we are in for fun times. We actually have to kind of have good capacity ride. Well, we still gotta have good capacity rides just to, you know, get people to come in. But we also have to manage that park price, and I'm not gonna go over $40. I don't feel comfortable going over $40 for these parks. Okay. So yeah, there's no audio for this because yeah. Actually, there might be a bit of audio. I wanted to play the full version of one of the Hell Pack tracks I finished recently. So I might play that now. Since I know for a fact there's the chances of the stream getting copyright struck by a song I wrote and have the files to prove that I wrote it. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna get copyright struck for that, and I could easily dispute that claim. So I'm gonna download this. I'm gonna go to Winamp. Yep, the nautical tune. All right, so I'm gonna just get Winamp set up real quick. Oh no, I'm not gonna get Winamp. I'm gonna get Foobar set up. I think getting Foobar set up might be worth it. Okay, start menu's not working. That's very bizarre. Alright, so I'm gonna go to File, Open. I'm gonna go to here. So for context, this piece is kind of similar to RIP in Volume 1 soundtrack. This is based off this originally started as an organ piece. RIP was an organ piece, air organ piece, but this started out as one and then evolved out of it to something else, which is... It is a... Well, you'll see. I don't know if I actually played it on stream before. Alright, I got that. I think. Gonna put that down to about the same volume as the game. A little bit quieter. And now I'm going to current music. The nautical tune. By TBC here. And I'm gonna put that right here. Alright, let's see if this plays. I think it is. We listen to this while we're waiting. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna start building the path. Alright, game. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna fall for a pratfall of mine, which is doing this. That actually causes more lockups. In fact, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Oh, I might. Oh god, that like vibrates my ears because I got IEMs on. Holy shit. Holy shit. That is massaging my ears. Ooh. Okay. And oh, actually, let's get rid of these. And then I'm gonna put yeah. I'm gonna put that there. That there. 20 cents. Fine. Good. Good stuff. Okay, so okay. I didn't realize how that much that actually stands out. Okay, so we got those down, and then I gotta get... Sorry, I was rambling. Once we get this, the ball starts going. so I need to go put a thing down. Let's see. And you think it's done, but sorry. I accidentally closed it. It's a reprise of the thing. Nah, let me bring it back up because there's some more stuff I want to play because there's some tracks I've been working on that aren't actually going to be in the actual OST or Volume 3. But yeah, just to complete this. Okay, so yeah, info kiosk. Hell yeah. Okay, so that was called, yeah, the nautical tune. If you haven't guessed, it's a bait and switch. Somewhat. I just thought it would be really funny if I had a kind of like a bait and switch track in Volume 2. There's also a track that's not going in it. It'll probably be in the compilation. Which is called U-Drum, which is just a variation on a track called You Know. So technically, what you're hearing is the more fuller version of the track compared to the one that's actually going into Volume 2. So let me just grab that real quick. No, that's Nautical Tune. Where's U-Drum? Here's U-Drum. All right. So I have U-Drum here. Gonna save that to my desktop. Again, this is called, this piece that's about to play, it's called, as soon as my desktop loads it, U-Drum. Oh no, here we go. Yeah. Hell yeah. You know what's funny? I don't even think this is in 9/8. Hold on, let me count it. Oh no, it is in 9/8. Never mind. Oh, maybe 9/4. Anyway, let's put this down. We still cannot even open the park yet. That's the funny part. Is we can't even no, we need to make that 70 cents. No, that needs to be 70 cents. This needs to be 20. Because again, we're gonna have to take advantage of rain in order to get monies to do things. Or as Will would call it, stimulus. Good old stimulus. Let me just say hi to Will real quick. Okay, so next thing that's going to come up is, since I set this up properly, this should be a wooden roller coaster specifically. I think it's either going to be that or it's going to be a throw ride because I fucked that up. We put that down, and then we get one more ride, and then what I'm going to do is crank this down to normal funding until I get enough people coming in. Because we're going to have to start at, I think, about $5 entry fee for the time being. And then we can slowly crank it up as we're going along. Once we get to 40, it stays right there. And then I just need to focus on building rides. Well, to the best of my ability. And the big struggle with this map pack specifically is you have to make sure that you don't overspend, that to the point where you cannot make the money back fast enough to pay off the loan. Now that makes sense in general. That's fucking Roller Coaster Tycoon, Brandon. You must be saying, and you are correct. But I'm a dumbass, and this is very obvious. Reminder, this stream is known for things blowing back in my face very easily. So, I gotta be very, 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 very careful. Extremely careful, even. Okay. So, now this is going to be side friction coaster. I know for a fact it's going to be side friction coaster. I have played this with Will at one point. Even with both of us working together, this is still a pretty hard map. So, the one saving grace for this is the fact that it is not dungeons. Because dungeons has stupid difficulty to it. Because of the whole, 40 and 70. Okay, so 55 and 35 back for those two. What else can I get rid of? Not getting rid of those. Let's see. I feel like we can use this at some point, but we definitely can't use it now. Let's see. Also, I don't know if my chat is broken or not. There's one way to test this. Either that or just people are very entranced to what they're looking at. Which could happen. I'm gonna go with it's probably not working right because TBCR computer. Hi, this is Honeybird. Hello. Welcome to the last stream you're getting for like 10 days. Whew. 10 whole days. I think. I don't know, you might get something on Friday. You might get something on Sunday or Monday. Who knows? But, well, not this weekend, but this isn't marathon. This stream's never always going to be marathon. I'd rip my hair off if I did nothing but marathon all the time, 24/7. Besides, I have enough marathon that I gotta deal with on Tuesday. But, yeah. Welcome, anyone who just joined to a little bit more of a laid back, way more laid back than usual, thing. We are doing, again, an ex nihilo based park, but it's a little bit, more of a coasting. There is a new marathon, but it's not out yet. I will say that I did fill out a creator, form. Not for, like, a sponsored stream or anything, but just, like, just out of curiosity. There's like a lot of options you could choose from, but yeah, I don't want to do a sponsored stream on this ever. I think all I want this to definitely be, for the most part, what's the word? I'm not in this specifically. Like, this is not my primary source of income, obviously. And I'm gonna work a regular job. So this is for fun. But if I get Twitch subs along the way, it's fine. But yeah, the streaming's never gonna be the primary focus, so I don't want to focus on doing like sponsor streams or whatnot. Alright, so let's put our first coaster in. Are you ready to experience the friction? I know I am. This is just a modification of this one. Yeah, I have pirated Copeland betas, but you can barely use them because I just never bothered setting it up properly. I have the creativity of a smushed well, when it comes to like branding of my channel, I have the creativity of a wet paper towel. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay, good. So with this ride going in, we can officially open the park. So we're gonna experience the friction. Are you ready? Here we go. God damn it. You can smush me. Alright. Oh, that'd be a cool overdrop there. I am gonna actually have to like open the park as soon as I do this. So we're gonna take 2,000 more out, I think. No, 3,000 more out. And then we're just gonna plop this right here. Plop that right there. And then we just build a path to it. The big issue with the prior iteration of this park that I worked on is just the fact that I had a lot of congestion at the front. When you do it like this, it actually does kind of spread them out a little bit better. Alright, so once I open this, I need to open the park. No ifs, no ands, no buts. We all in agreement on that? Okay, there we go. Are you ready for my fun itinerary for Saturday? Oh, it's gonna be great. I get to wake up at 2 a.m. to leave by 3, to get to the airport by 4. And not far away from the airport, but I need to eat breakfast, right? Because, like, I'm only gonna get, like, other than breakfast, I'm going to have something at 4 or 5, and then going to bed. So I wake up at 2, leave my house at 3. There's a Sheetz, like a gas station near the airport. I haven't vomited from eating that specific Sheetz. So I trust the food enough that I could probably have a decent breakfast before getting on a plane. I cannot say that for other particular Sheetz. I get to the airport by 4. I get to deal with Memorial Day weekend traffic in TSA. Hopefully that won't take too long. And then, yeah, I think my flight is at a little bit after 6. I think quarter after 6. And then I'm literally sitting at a tin can for 3 hours. Fun. But after that, I get to the airport, I think about near 9 a.m. Minnesota time. What time does Valley Fair open on Saturday? I am going to Valley Fair on Saturday. I went ahead and bought a fast lane because it looks like it's going to be sunny. And if for some reason the weather changes within the next 2 days, well, that's fine. But it looks like they are open from 10 a.m. to 8. So if I can get my hotel room kind of early, I could probably get there before the park opens. Or a little bit after the park. I want to make a mad dash to Mad Mouse because apparently it has the worst capacity of any wild mouse at a Cedar Fair park. So that's something for me to keep in mind. All right, are we ready? Here we go. We have a ride. People are wanting to come in. We're gonna set the price to $5 so I can have people actually pay me to ride things. Yeah, pay me to get in to ride things, please. Okay, so this is gonna send off 4... Okay, so each train could do, or each car can do 4 passengers each. And there's 3 sets of trains. Marathon extraction shooter. I mean, okay. I'm optimistic about this, right? That is definitely not the same thing for some people in the community. And to be honest, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. If they did it like the old games, you know what it would get compared to unfairly in a very ironic fashion? You know what game it would get compared to? Halo. And then people will be like, well, Halo did it better. Which is really funny, because Halo is just marathon when you think about it. I think, and a lot of people complain about this, I think the direction that they're taking, it's basically a spinoff. It's not part of the main series. It's hard to really do a direct sequel. The story's done. Yeah. But Marathon's also known for clown vomit colored levels as well. It's like the roller coaster thing in this. Yeah, it's in the same universe. It seems like it takes place not a severe amount of time after like Marathon 2. Less than 100 years after Marathon 2. I mean, when you think about it, Destiny's also technically in the same universe. It's just like a different timeline. So yeah, Tau Ceti 4. I don't know. I think this will be good for the franchise. Because like, there's been a lot of things that they've mentioned recently that have kind of given me a bit more optimism. Number one, they're gonna allow dedicated servers. They're actually going to, apparently, like, one of the reasons Sony bought them out was for, like, how to deal with, like, the game services stuff, because apparently that's something that Sony is kind of stumbling on. So it's like a symbiotic relationship. In exchange, they kind of help with, you know, Bungie's franchises. So it doesn't actually surprise me that they brought Marathon back. It's definitely going to put a big spotlight on the original series. Freeverse version might get bought more. I don't know. I'm optimistic. I'm not going to immediately discount it because it's an extraction shooter. Oh yeah, they're also doing Fog of War. If you haven't seen the VIDOC, VIDOC, that came out from the ARG, I highly recommend watching it because yeah, they go over some of like the things that are coming in the game later. And yeah, Fog of War. I don't know if that's been done in a, well, you can't see area, like the, I'm assuming it would be like the auto map. You wouldn't be able to see stuff that, you know, you haven't explored yet. Because there's a Fog of War. I think that'd be pretty neat. It's obviously PvPvE. So, like, there are going to be non-player enemies. Or, like, opponents in terms of, like... Because, like, the compilers... Maybe the 4 will show up. Who knows? We don't know yet. Oh, shit. Hold on. I forgot to do something. That's fine. We can get 3 roller coasters to start and then work on these. What ride can I build for, like, the small amount of money that I have? Yeah, let's not build the box. Tub-a-dub? No. Let's get a cheapo ride. Virginia Reel 1, 2. I think Virginia Reel 3 might work. I think I don't like. I kind of understand the argument that people have against it, but at the same time, if you're expecting more of the same, I feel like you're setting yourself up for disappointment. It's been 27 years since Marathon Infinity. It has been 30 years since the first game, right? How the stuff of the original titles, like the gameplay loop, sure, that could probably work if they added like more than one objective. But like the single objective gameplay and just how the game is presented, because that's the big thing about the 3 games, right? The story is like the innovative thing, because it's like one of the first games that the story kind of propels the game more than, you know, the gameplay does. I mean, the gameplay is still there, and I think it's good gunplay. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, the story is definitely the thing more people like point to and be like, "Oh." I don't know. I feel like people are just some people are immediately just discounting it just because it's not more of the same, and I think that's a terrible mindset to be going into things with, because like, again, you're setting yourself up for like immense disappointment. All right, so I need to actually get like a ride that I can actually put down. What I should also probably do is put down benches, because they're gonna be vomiting like crazy if I don't. 3 and 4, and then on the outside we will put trash cans. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it'll still definitely be a marathon game. It's just gonna be in a different style than, you know, the entire community is, unless you've played Tarkov, or what is it? The other thing. The game made by Crytek. I cannot remember the name of it off the top of my head. But yeah, I mean, I know Tarkov has some issues. I know rampant cheating is one of them. But to be fair, I think Tarkov's also kind of like an indie title. There's not really a super, like, high amount of, like, money and whatnot going into that. Because, you know, it's an indie title. They still got to keep costs low to a degree. And rectifying like cheating and whatnot's kind of a hard thing to begin with, because, you know, it'll inevitably get circumvented. But I think with that stuff like that, you got to be more proactive than reactive. But yeah, I'm optimistic. That is the official TBCR response. I think it'll work out fine. It's definitely a smaller scope than, say, Destiny. Actually, it is 100% smaller of a scope than Destiny. Because Destiny, let's be honest, has a big scope. I wonder, if I was to make like a big circle Virginia Reel, do you think that would have enough of a like, not make a traditional Virginia Reel, but just like, just airtime, crazy stuff? You think that might work? There's a little bit of Destiny I could probably get into, but Destiny's also a game that kind of requires an immense amount of time. Like, we're talking like me playing Sven co-op levels of like time investment. And I don't think the average, well, unless you're like really into like MMO type stuff, it's gonna get exhausting after a while. But I mean, if you really like that genre of stuff, more power to you. You know, it's really funny. Like, Bungie's always been wanting to get into like multiplayer, like specific, yeah, multiplayer specific type of games. Hell, wasn't Marathon like one of the first games to have like multiplayer specific maps? Because I think Doom's like deathmatch stuff in Doom 1, and I think maybe Doom 2. I don't think there were any multiplayer specific maps for that. They don't own the rights to Myth anymore. I think Good Times owns it, or Atari owns it. Who owns the rights to Myth? I know Myth 3 was made by, what, Mumbo Jumbo? Oh, no, Take-Two owns the rights to Myth. We're never seeing anything from it ever again. Actually, can't say that. Myth 2 is still technically in development by the community. Take-Two allows them to do that. We're never seeing Oni again, probably. It's funny, I got a copy of Myth 3 before I did Myth 2. Also, do you like the new sound effects that they've added into this? There's definitely new sounds to this as part of OpenRCT. I noticed some like new crowd noises a bit ago. There's also like new merry-go-round music that they re-recorded. They took the original pipe organ and they recorded tracks for the game. Like, the pipe organ that was used in the original game, they re-recorded. Not only the stuff from Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2, but, like, also additional, like, just pipe organ music. It's, like, really neat. Okay, I need to, yeah, I need to crank this down to normal funding. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to max out to $20,000. No, I'm gonna max out the, yeah, 20,000. We're gonna buy a little bit of land over here. I'm gonna put another roller coaster in. I'm gonna crank the price up to 10 bucks. That sound good? That is not a functional roller coaster. Actually, no, that is a functional roller coaster. I had another iteration of this ride that just fucking crashed. Like if it ever had a ride like a brake failure, it would just crash immediately. By the way, I know Sharky Lino kind of does these, but we should probably, as like a stream special, have like a marathon like multiplayer stream. I think that'd be pretty neat. Be a use for the space button in the new marathon. have a game have like a speed run category where you're not allowed to use the space bar. That'd be pretty funny. What do you mean can't construct this here? Do I need to buy more land? It's really bizarre. Why is it not letting me build it? Alright, let's try this again. That was very weird. Oh, see, now it'll let me do it. Oh, I see why now. Oh no. But you know what I care the most about the new marathon game? What the fuck happened to the marathon? Because as far as we know, right, it's just drifting in space. Just chillaxing in space. Minding its own business. And it looks like the ARG is definitely delving a lot of lore at the moment. In fact, let me go into the Discord real quick. Not my Discord, the Marathon Discord. And take a look at the ARG channel. Some people are saying that it's the Marathon, but the moon isn't potato-shaped, so I don't know. That could be creative liberties, maybe. Marathon left the Tau. It wouldn't be the the Tau Ceti system. Maybe. I mean, it obviously got picked up at some point to get Leela off of it. Oh god, like, what if one of the missions inevitably ends up being on the Marathon? That's the thought that just, like, popped into my brain, right? There's nothing that says that one of the missions wouldn't take place on the Marathon. Something to think about. Are starships... I don't understand that question. What does that question mean? It's either I'm really tired and I'm just like parsing what you're asking weirdly, or I just don't understand the question. I'm gonna go with I'm probably just parsing the question weirdly. Okay, we have our second ride. There we go. It's two side friction coasters next to each other, except one can flip around. But yeah, I think it would be pretty neat if we do see the actual, like, marathon show up at some point. That'd be the sickest shit in the world. Alright, let's crank this up to $10 now. I don't know. I really I sincerely do not know why like company like ships are named like after people and whatnot. Except like, you know, the Queen Elizabeth 2, QE2. That's understandable. That was named after the Queen. But like anything else after that? Giant question mark. Okay. I'm going to need to get up for a bit, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the game running because I need people coming into the park. And, well, no, that's just like the moons are just named after, like, you know, what is it, Greek? And like, Norse, not Greek. Yeah, it's just mostly Greek. Greek and Roman, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to step away in just a second to go grab my second soda. I'm going to have the screen stay on this because I need to, actually, you know, have the game keep going. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate the scene. I'm just gonna call RCT BRB. And then what I'm gonna do is, I'm not even gonna add like the BRB music, but I am gonna add the giant BRB. Okay, so yeah, I will be right back. All right, you can hear the game audio during this, right? I want to try using this from now on for the RCT streams instead of cutting away. I think this might work out a bit better. But yeah, yeah, I feel like that would just be into like weird like etymology things. There's probably videos on YouTube about, you know, the etymology of like why things are named the way they are. All right, let's switch back to this scene. Here we go. Ba-da-ba. Okay, so now we're gonna focus on actually building like rides. And now I'm going to be very skimpy with the mazes. Because it is really funny how you can just cheese certain scenarios with just the maze. Demos was hollowed out. Technically, the that ship in the trailer was hollowed out as well. Like, the middle of it's, like, has a ship in it, and the ship's connected. So, I mean, that could be the marathon for all we know. But we won't know until the game's out. Or at least until, like, you know, preview footage is out. Marathon was a moon ship. I think that was a moon. It's just really circular spherical for some reason. Okay, you have to consider it from like a presentation aspect, right? Would you want like a stylized moon or like a more realistic looking moon with a game like this? I know some people will say a more realistic moon. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you for having that mindset. I mean, but that also goes into the question: what is a ship moon? What qualifies as a ship room? It is kind of hard to determine what that is. Oh my god, there's a new Canopy Coaster video on Six Flags Darien Lake. Hell yeah. I know what I'm watching when I go to bed tonight. I didn't finish watching the Dank Pods video that got uploaded today on the Apple Studio display. I know theirs broke within like 2 months. It bricked itself due to an update. Which is not good. Alright, I'm gonna raise the price again in just a bit. What I'm also going to do, let me get rid of the supports here. I'm going to build a fence here, and then I'm going to move this path to connect this in. I think that might be a good game plan right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh look, it doesn't disturb the people that are on the path. That's neat. Oh, is experiencing the friction in the way, eh? It is. That's fine. Alright, and then we're just gonna connect that in via this. And then I just need to get a handyman. Put them in the areas that are not covered. There we go. And now to get people to come over here, I'm gonna put the spiral slide. Oh, wouldn't it be neat if I put the spiral slide? That would unironically raise the value of the excitement, I think, on both of the rides. So that might be worth it. So... can I put a path under that? Yes. I want to point out that this side friction coaster took a stupid amount of time to build. Because I don't know if you know like the mechanics of like a side friction coaster, but there's no upstop wheels on the bottom of the car. That's what keeps the car from flying off the track. So side friction is the only thing keeping it on the track, right? So if you build it too steep and then have like a very gentle slope up, like at and you know the car's taking it at a very fast speed, goes flying off the track. Can't have that, obviously. So, I had to figure out how to still give, like, decent airtime on a ride that you can't really take going super fast. Like, I think this section right here is the fastest the ride gets. And it has to use 2 lift hills to do the entire circuit. Wow, that reverser coaster is actually really popular. I built that for the Xanatus part from the Hell site. And that's a good moneymaker. It's 6 to a car, and I think there's like 10 cars. Good money. Good money. Charge about like, well, no, you don't do it. You can't charge it per ride. But, I mean, this actually has decent capacity for a side friction coaster. With 6 to a car, even though it's 1 train, you can have at least, yeah, 3 on the track at any given time. And for some reason, like, this slope to straight to slope to straight to slope to straight works to build excitement. I don't understand. This game just be weird. Alright. Let's continue. I gotta carefully build this. Okay, there we go. Melzner. Are you talking about the armor? Yeah, I think it was Melzner armor. Or like the... Oh, hello, Felix. How you doing? I know I usually kind of stream at like, probably not good EU hours nowadays, but, you know. It's just the pratfall, oh, not the pratfall, it's just the consequences of having a, you know, job with consistent hours. Yeah. I on the note of GDQ, can I just point out that just the coincidence of a new marathon game getting announced the weekend before I go to the week before I go to GDQ. I'm going to be constantly asked about the marathon game, I think. That thought occurred to me yesterday when I was just sitting there. I was like, yeah. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, again, okay, so I should point out, I've been told that there are people at Bungie that have seen my, like, my speedruns. I've even seen Aperture speedruns. I don't know why that, like, makes me anxious. I caused Marathon 4. Cosplay as a Marathon 4. How would you do that? No, but in all seriousness, like, you see this get up here? I mean, the hair might be a little bit, not as long, but, like, this get up here is, what I'm wearing on stage. Like, no joke. I'm literally going as me on the stage. Which technically is not a costume because it's literally me. Alright, so we have a thrill ride coming in. Got a little bit to wait on before that. Cosplay is the moon. I wish my hair was about, like, in actuality, my hair was about this long. I was forced to get it cut for, like, a family gathering. Because they throw a shit fit if I had long hair. But, like, my stature, right? I think my stature fits longer hair better than, like, a shortcut. If I was a bit more, you know, kind of similar to how I was prior to the pandemic, you know? Yeah, short hair might work a bit better then. But, like, I think the hair being this long kind of works. I mean, like, the hair in the front's about as long, but, like, the hair on the sides, eh. And the hair in the back's not as long. Or it might be as long. I don't know. Oh, dear God. I'm gonna have to put in a entertainer there. Actually, no, I'm gonna put station TVs. God, there was one part where, like, my hair almost got long enough that it went into my mouth. Like, that's how long, long it had been between like 2 haircuts. That was around the time I was like really losing weight. Like a considerable amount of weight. Because reminder, I weighed like 270 before. And I'm at like I weighed earlier and I was at like 166. I really want to be in like the high 150s. Just so I'm not in that weird like border zone between pants will fit one day and not fit the other day. It's crazy how I lost like 100 pounds in like a year. Like absolutely fucking crazy. And all it took was being stuck in my house every day. Like I was eating. It's just I wasn't eating like big portions. All right, should I add another maze? Do you think I should add another maze? I don't want to add another one of this one. Maybe like let's add trapped. Cause like you can add this in like this small little area right here. It's really funny. Okay, put it right there. I want to keep the tree there. Fuck it, 2 mazes. Here's the funny thing. With me putting that in, it's going to cause people to come into the park. I can now justify charging 15 bucks for this. I think. Yeah, I've for the most part I've kept the weight off. Like, I think at most I've gained like 10 pounds. At most. Since I lost the like 110. That's been over like 2 years. I'm gonna be honest with you, like the oversized shirt that you know that I'm like wearing now. Do you realize how good like it makes me feel kind of, you know, I don't know. I don't like wearing like a tight t-shirt, right? Cuz like the loose clothes just kind of, you know, it's weird. It's like weird like brain things. You're doing like weird psychology on your brain. No, I mean sometimes you do want like a piece of clothing that is kind of, you know, snug, like, you know, this the compression shirt. Kind of helps having that kind of, you know, close to your skin because, you know, it helps with wicking the moisture. If you get like build up a sweat and whatnot. But like a cotton t-shirt, like a really snug cotton t-shirt, But yeah, like compression wear that you need for like athleticism stuff. Makes sense. A wetsuit makes sense for it to be kind of close. You gotta keep, you know, the thin layer of water between you and the suit, with like keeping yourself warm. Because if you have, I think if you have like too big of a gap between you and the wetsuit, it actually doesn't really do anything. I cannot wait for the inevitable like sub redemption where I have to do something that involves getting in cold water. Cause I have a yeah, I have a shorty that I use for like the summertime because you don't need like a full wetsuit for that. But I also have the full wetsuit if I do like my beach excursions where I, go to the coast. And it's usually like March or April, so it's still like 60-degree water. So having a full wetsuit for that's pretty needed. Alright, I'm going to check something real quick, which is this. There's an issue there. Where's that janitor? There's that janitor. Hold on. We're gonna redo their route. Sauna, then jump in the ice water. I actually, cause, I still have a little bit of, flab. I'm not gonna say I don't. I do. Cause, you lose 100 pounds of, weight. You get a little bit of, a flab from that. But, I don't know, I've never liked not wearing a shirt when I go into, like, a pool or, like, a water park. I did get, like a wetsuit jacket. Not one with a zipper, because you can't, like, wear that on a water slide, but I don't know. I did get that for the water, if I go to a water park, because Valley Fair has the water park that's built into it. I think that might be okay. I might get weird looks, but I mean, I don't care. From what I read, like, the one that I got, it's like a short sleeve one. It's kind of good for, like, that type of situation. And since there's no zipper, if I go on, like, a body slide, I can actually wear it. So that's good. Yeah. I cannot believe I built this ride. That is so jank. Alright, so I'm just waiting for enough money that I can build a, another roller coaster. Actually, what's the next ride? Thrill Ride, August 9th. We might have to wait a bit. So yeah, let's just keep talking for a bit. If I see something that I need to actually, like, put my attention towards, I will. Because again, this is kind of like a quasi actual gaming stream. This is kind of a mix between a just chatting and a gameplay. Because again, the stream is still gameplay first. But we can, as long as we have a game up, we can talk. GCD, GDC. I don't go to GDC. GDQ is this weekend. Hence the title for the stream. Yeah, there's not gonna be a stream tomorrow. There's not gonna be a stream Saturday. You're not getting a stream until I get back. And even then, the amount of streams that we're gonna get are gonna be a bit little, because there's a lot of stuff I gotta do, and I might also go do more theme park excursions. Speaking of which, Honeybird. I think we were talking about one at some point. I don't know if you're still watching. But we can talk about that a bit later. Yeah, I've still got like 2 more trips to Carowinds at least planned this year. I've definitely made my money's worth on that season pass. I'm definitely gonna get my money's worth when I go to Valley Fair. Ow. Okay, so let's double check the time on the run. I think they added incentives in, and there may have been an additional changing of the schedule. So let's quickly check the schedule real quick. The last time I checked, my run was on at 6:30 in the morning on Tuesday next week. It is still at that time. It's a 35-minute estimate. I am aiming between a low 26 to a high 29. So within that range. Most of my runs that I've been doing as of recent have been kind of at the mid to high 26 to low to mid 27. With some outliers, obviously, but I don't want to say I'm definitely going to make it, but I feel confident that I will not horrifically fuck up to an enormous degree. The only thing that could possibly do that is if the game just constantly crashes. I've taken measures for that. I'm taking Aleph 1, the current version of Aleph 1, and the last version of Aleph 1. So the first build from 2023 and the last build from 2022. Both are on my flash drive, ready to go. Hey, it would help if I open this, you know. I will also be taking a look when I'm not at like Mall of America or Valley Fair. I'm going to be working on some new games. GDQ is always the week where I work on new games to play. Either both casually or for speedrun purposes. And yeah, when we come back, whatever games I thought were the best, you're going to see me do some live streams on. Either from routing that I've already started, or will start. It's always an adventurous time when I go do a GDQ, because that's always the end result from it, is you will get more content that you have not seen before. Speaking of content you haven't seen before, I'm gonna upload, I have some Sven Co-op stuff coming up on the YouTube soon. I've been playing the other footage on the TV near where I've been sleeping. And I'm taking the best content that I see, and I'm gonna upload it, and then yeah, that'll be spread out through both the end of this week and throughout the event. There's not gonna be one per day. I'm gonna try to spread it out between like one tomorrow, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think that'll be a pretty good schedule for that. Because we made the mistake of having multiple during SGDQ 2022, where I just had the gigantic Project G series. Don't do that. If you think it's a good idea to do that, it's not. There is such thing as too much content within a short time frame. Do you know there's a YouTube channel that has like, I'm assuming automated content. It's called Delphi. And I think it has like 200,000 videos. It's the same thing for every video. I think it's like some machine learning model that like takes questions from people and gives them somewhat answers, but it only like partially answers the question in the video to entice you to go on their website. Hold on, I'm gonna find this video. Oh, wait a minute. No, I gotta ask a question, like, how do I? Delphi, how do I? It doesn't help that Delphi is also the language, another name for, programming language based off Pascal. I picked the worst, set of words to search. Delphi, SQL, how do? SQL. Oh, you know what? I'll just search for the word Delphi and I'll search by channel. They're at 581,000 videos. They're structured the exact same way for every video, that if you hover over a thumbnail, you would think it's the same video. Easy there, Speedy. Before we move on, may I ask a quick and unrelated question before we continue? Every thumbnail and every autoplay is just that. It is amazing. All right, let's look at, I'm just gonna read you off some of the video titles, right? C#. Sorting the result of directory.get files in C#. Okay. Understandable. Turbo C++ like editor for C++. Turbo C++. Well, technically, you could probably use like, show. Oh, no, I'm just reading them off because I don't wanna actually set up the window capture. Plus, like, your eyes will literally glaze over if I show you this. There was one of these that just, like, made me laugh really hard one day. Yeah, debugging in Eclipse with real Android phone on Ubuntu 10.10. If the title of the Ubuntu version isn't a clear giveaway, that's from 2010. This one just completely shat itself. I will take a screenshot of this image. This specific image, at minimum. Okay, hold on. Oh, you know what? I can do browser source. I completely forgot about that. I don't have to set up the capture. Hold on. And then I gotta interact, right? I think the issue with browser sources in OBS is you can't scroll. However, I will show you at least the 2 most popular videos and the 2 latest videos. Alright, so here's the browser source with the thing. As you can see, yeah, they have 32.4 thousand subscribers and 581,000 videos. Why? There seems to have been like a actual channel at some point. And then they just dumped a whole bunch of shit. It's amazing. So yeah, why does an EF6 tutorial use asynchronous calls? And then we go to here. Sorting the results of directory.get files in C#. Python, attribute error. Set object has no attribute items. And then, yeah, this is, every single video is just like that. What is the dumb joke that they're asking? What do you call a bear with no teeth? What's the dumb joke in this one? Over to you, I can't answer that. A gummy bear. Ah! That's probably it. Yeah, let's get this crap out of here, shall we? Thank you. No teeth, just gums. What if it was a bear with teeth? But just the teeth. Nothing else. No fur. No eye, just the teeth. That's a bit weird, isn't it? I don't know what the fuck I just said, by the way. Tooth bear. I'm tired. I want to point out work has been hell for me. Probably failing it right now. Oh my god, we can actually build another coaster. Let's get to that now. Ah, shit. Probably put it right here. Actually, scratch that. We're putting snow cups in. Too terrific. I can't help but laugh at that. Alright, so now we're gonna build, start that. Yeah, this isn't gonna be a terribly long stream today, I just want to point out. Well, I say that, and I probably still got like an hour left. But I did want to at least do something this week before I went on my, went to the event. Because, you know, just streaming on Monday and then just doing nothing else. I don't know, that seems a bit mean. I should at least do, like, one thing during the week. When is it time to go to the dentist? I feel like this is a setup for a joke. Tooth. Is that a dad joke? Is that a dad joke? Alright, I need to actually start investing in shops as well. Alright, I am gonna build that other coaster now. It said, oh no. So I was, you know, I've realized, right? What is the newest game that I've done speedruns for? I think it's Halo for the PC, or Halo for the Mac. That's like the most recent game I've done a speedrun for, in terms of like age. Not when I've actually done the run, but just in terms of like the newest game I've done a speedrun for. I haven't picked up Perot because, to be honest, I thought people were gonna expect me to run that for some reason. I just didn't bother picking it up. Mainly because it went full release around the time that, you know, I need to start getting ready for the trip. I need to find the newer title. I know I'm known for classic, you know, FPS speedruns, but I do want to do a newer title at some point. Can I build tubular right here? I can't. I'm going to build a micro design. Just so I can get as much space out of this as I can. Can only go up 6 meters at a time. Can only go up 3 meters at a time. Now, am I out of... I am. Oh, you know what? All I have to do is just, like, do this? No. I need to turn, like, to here, and then... Damn it. I was hoping... You know what I was hoping? That I could, like, yeah, do like a really compact design. That still got, like, good capacity. I don't think I could do it in this space. I think I can cheat just a little by having it go above the path. It's just gonna be tight turns. That's the issue. Then I have to actually see where the hell I'm turning. That leaves, it goes up. Let me raise the Also, I did put this in metric for our European friends. Okay, no problem. I hope you have a good evening or a good day, depending on where you are. Yeah. I'm gonna try to do a really good run on Tuesday. We'll see if it works out, but I'm gonna try to do a good run on Tuesday. I'm gonna have to go down just one tad. Ooh. Ooh. And then... Contraption. Oh, I see why it called it that. Okay, I need to lower this a bit more. Right. Holy shit, I cannot see a damn thing. Oh. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I may have had a brain blast here, hold on. I'm gonna go down here, turn left. Then do this, then go down. Fuck. I'm going to have it on ground level before I finish. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to do anything if I, like... Yeah, I don't have enough space. I do not have enough space. I have to buy a little bit of land. I was hoping I could just build it in the space that I had. No. Not viable. Also, let me get my shop price chart up real quick. Toffee apple. Charge $1 for it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. We're gonna build 2 of them. Alright, we need to finish this fucking coaster. Okay, first I need to buy just a small sliver of land. Just, like, here, right? Because I'm not going to be able to finish it with how I have it set up currently. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to finish it with how I have it set up currently. There, we got it. Got it good. Except we can't put the entrance down. Let's put the entrance and then the exit down just so I have a frame of reference so I know how low I can go. I can't go that low. Yeah, twist is in the way there. Yeah, 4.5 meters is about as little as I can go. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I can go up one, and then turn. No, I can't. But I can at least turn there, right? And then do that, and then do a turn here. And then what that lets me do is still fail. No, what it does let me do is it lets me set this up a little bit better. And I can still use the entrance. Yeah, that was just a minor setback. Alright, let's test this shit. Yeah, it's not that long. I think this will get a good rating. Either that or it's too short. The tidiest park in the country. Yeah, I think it's getting a stat reduction. Let me check the stat requirements. In fact, we have stat requirements. Right here. So we're gonna scroll down the Virginia reel. It needs a ride length of 210 meters. It is 196. I am like the minimum short. So here's how I'm gonna fix this, right? I just need to buy like one piece of land. Yeah, one piece of land. And then we're gonna test this again. Just make this a little bit longer. That might work. Like we're really close to the minimum needed. I think this will get at least like a 4 or a 5. All right, ready? Da 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 da. Are you fucking kidding me? You know what? I can cheese this. I can cheese it. You know how I can cheese it? I'm just gonna close it, and I'm gonna get rid of these 3 pieces. And then go bap, 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 bap. And now, we have enough. Because I've added 1 extra piece. 2 extra pieces even. So I'm gonna start building the path for this. This isn't a super high capacity ride because it's only 4 riders a car, but that's okay. Because that line's gonna be good enough. I'm gonna put, look, I'm even gonna put a tree there. Ooh. Sorry, we'll put this tree here. There we go. Look, we'll put an even tinier tree. Oh, we can't put that tree there. Can we put this tree there? No, we can't put that tree there. What about this, this magnolia tree? Oh, look, we can put the magnolia tree there. Very nice. Alright, so this actually meets the requirements. That's, oh, that's pretty intense. Look at that lateral G's. In fact, I feel like I could probably make that a bit less intense by actually drawing out the turns a bit. Since I have to have it this long to begin with. You know what? We're gonna lengthen this a bit. Okay, we're back. That was weird. Like, bizarrely weird. God, that really is a double dip. I feel like I can improve this a little. To where it's not going a stupid, like, fast speed going into the finale. I think that's what's really harming the rating, is just, it's going, like, really fast. Oh, I can't wait to go to the hot dog stall. That's my favorite ride. Alright, I probably made this worse. We're gonna test this. I'm gonna go ahead and put some hot dog stands down while I'm waiting. Bam. And then we're gonna charge like $1.30 for a hot dog, I think. How much is the hot dog? Hot dog is $1.70 base price. Alright. The hot dog from Experience the Friction's hot dog. Oh, that's such a dangerous plugin. Oh. Oh, my head. I've somehow made it worse. Oh, you know how I improve this? You know how I improve this? I gotta have a point where it like goes up for a second and then goes back down. Yeah, we're gonna do it here. Up. Middle. Okay, so I can't do what I want. It's really funny. I really wanted a very compact design, but apparently I'm not gonna get what I want with this. I don't know, I might be able to slow it down a bit here. You never know. You never know. Gonna let me do it? They're gonna let me do it? It let me do it! So we have one hill to slow it down in some capacity. All right, I need to actually change pace with the research. I need to get more of these. I ultimately need to get the wooden roller coaster research so I can actually start making bank. In fact, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and set this so we can research the next roller coaster. Okay, that's a little bit better, but that lateral G, yeah. I mean, it's a Virginia wheel. It's essentially just a wild mouse that spins. Spins. Yeah, now I got that one Vine Sauce video stuck in my head. Spins. Yeah, it's taking that last curve like really quick. It doesn't surprise me. That's like a 2-piece drop instead of like a 1-piece drop. But I can't do a 1-piece drop because, yeah. Well, hang on. I might be able to. Okay, opinion question. Should I have a dip here and then it goes down to here and then extend this a little bit to fit another dip in and then it goes down for the finale? I'm just worried about those lateral G's. Because I can make some really nice coasters, right? The problem is I can also make some very abhorrent coasters. And I don't want to do that if I can help it. Okay, hold on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set... This is the first drop, right? However, I'm gonna set it back to 9. And then start the turn. Then I'll go down to here, right? Right? I'll go here. I'll start the turnaround right here. And this should let me, no, it won't let me do that. That's fine. Because that's not fine. That's a fucking, that's, oh no. You know what? You know what I didn't think about? You know what I didn't think about? I don't have to take a left. I can take a right. So yeah, like, I'll go down like here. And then, yeah, do that. Then I can go down to here. Except I can't. No, I can. Oh, now this actually makes it less intently bad. Sorry, less immensely bad. Because now, and here's the funny part, I can go do another lap around. Yeah, I can actually spin it around again. So like go behind here. No, not there. Move it up one and then turn. Yeah, good. Yeah, see? And now it just does like a fancy turnaround. And then I'll just do like that. I was hoping, oh no, wait, I'm gonna have to like do it here. And then, gee, I was hoping I could make this really compact. Apparently that's just not going to happen. I mean, let's be honest, it's gonna make it more popular, but yeah, I didn't really want to have it like this. Oh well. Oh, but I can do this. I can have two hills. Two hills near the end. If I could actually make it go a little bit higher up, I could actually afford to add another station piece. But yeah, this is gonna be stuck to 4 trains, so the capacity is gonna be dog shit. But, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. Wait, look, it's going. It barely made it.
Oh boy.
Ah. Ooh. I cannot see it. Hold on. Oh, hello. How do you do? Welcome to this kind of a laid-back live stream. It's always with Roller Coaster Tycoon me suffering to make a coaster that doesn't go well, it doesn't kill people, obviously. Yeah, I hope you're having a good Thursday. I can't say Thursday, it's Friday. I mean, it's Thursday in the Pacific. I think we're getting into semantics at this point. But you know what I mean. I hope you're having a good one. Alright, I'm gonna modify this real quick. Hold on. That. And then we'll keep it like that. I say, realizing that I cannot have it keep it that way. And then put that piece in. Malicious intent. I don't know. I like to screw with the riders, but at the same time, I still want a pleasurable experience. Because while the intent with a roller coaster is, you know, the thrill of, you know, presumed danger, even though it's, you know, for the most part perfectly safe. I don't know. I like to have the weird, quirky designs. I mean, experience the friction, for instance. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't a bad, like, for something that I came up with specifically for this park, not a bad idea. I should point out, this is like the 4th time I've attempted this one, but this is the first time on this stream that I've done it. Okay, that's vomit. Let's rectify that real quick. Did I actually have a janitor here? I do. They're picking it up in a bit. Don't need to worry. Okay. Let's see if Contraption finally pleases me. I think it will at this point. With its triple lift hill. I wish I could set the lift chain speed just a smidge faster. But no, 4 kilometers an hour, the highest you can get. No, 6 kilometers, never mind. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, goes up. Good hill clearance. Goes down. The finale is not flying them out of the seat now. I think this is probably going to have an excitement of about 5. Oh no, 5.6. You know what? That's going to be high regardless. We're going to go with that. We're just to make sure that I got the mechanic actually aware of that. I don't. In fact, I don't think the mechanic's aware of the twist either. They're not. Let's rectify that, please. Or else we are going to be in for fun. What do you mean you can't find the mechanic? Oh no, did I do the thing again? I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. So let's build a crooked house real quick. Since I've already got this Is it really that high? Can I build it in the middle here? I can. You know what? That's as good as I'm probably gonna be able to get it with that ride in the way. So let's just go ahead and do that. Yeah, a reminder, though, for the people that have joined recently. I don't know how many have joined. This is the last stream for this week. There will not be a stream next week because I'm going to be up in the Minnesota for the Games Done Quick. We should hopefully resume streams on the 4th or the 5th. There will probably be a stream on the 5th. The 4th, maybe, but the 5th, yes. And that week you may even get a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday stream. Because I'll be off that week as well, so. Hopefully during the week I'll find some interesting stuff that we can actually like go over on stream. Because again, that week is the week I, you know, get the good rides. Oh, not the good rides, the good games figured out, so. Maybe I'll take a look at a Steam game, you never know. I have like 400 games in my library. One of them has to be interesting enough to speedrun. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what I got installed. I'm not speedrunning Tron 2. Also, you can't buy that on Steam, I think. Oh god, I just scrolled down the new and trending and I wish I didn't. Tron 2 is on Steam? That's fascinating. I'm still not buying it. Because I've already dealt with enough Lift Tech engine games. Yeah, I've dealt with enough Lift Tech engine games for a while. All right, I gotta check something real quick. Matrix, I'm not playing Tron 2. Just drop it. Please. Because the more you keep pushing it, the less I'm going to want to do it. Again, you have to consider, I have played Alcatraz, and that is enough lift tech engine for me for a while. Because Alcatraz Prison Escape is by far... Yeah, that's the game, just, Okay. So now... I'm just gonna leave this to its devices. For just a tad. Well, I can't say that. There we go. I'll put some, like, benches down real quick. I just realized how much money I have right now. Should probably raise the price of the park to, like, $20. $20. Alright, so after Gentle Cycles comes in, we're going to, what are we gonna do? Oh, I did want to mention, I did want to get Chaos Engine at some point, but I want to do it as a co-op run with someone. The issue with that is I only have 3 people that have the game. One of them is Coffee. Let's see, I have... Do people actually do, like, speedruns of, like, Chris Sawyer's Locomotion? That'd be pretty interesting. I'm morbidly curious. The Stationeers have speed... I'm not speedrunning Stationeers. That would drive me crazy. I'm just really curious. No. Or at least there's no leaderboard. I have Cal the Kangaroo, round 2, or KO the Kangaroo, round 2. From the, I forgot who even published it. It's listed under Dungeons tier bullshit, so there must be some reason for that. I have at least, I do know at least the route to Postal 2, like the, Pacifist. But I'm not gonna speedrun Postal 2, to be honest with you. Fucking garbage territory. I could probably do another run of DGen HD at some point in the future. I like how every single Fort Boyard game is listed in this category. At least all the ones on Steam. They're not great. They're not great in any way, shape, or form. But they have music from the show, so, I mean, that's at least, like, one redeeming factor for them. Yeah, I'm not building that. That's gonna take too much money. I'm just gonna wait. You know what that means? Time to build another maze. Yeah, see, I can build another maze, right? And then I can put a ride where the maze is, in between the maze. So I get a general ride, just, you know, right there. Good to go. All right, there we go. Ugh. I need to change my, I need to change my chat client real quick. The one I was using, I think, froze for a bit. It wasn't moving when I clicked on it. So. There we go. Now it's actually, functional. And the text isn't gigantic. You know what's a game I never got ever working, ever? Ducati World Championship. Never got it working. Like, I click on it, and it would just not start. Take down Red Saber, I was never able to get past the first room in any level. That game is stupidly hard. I do want to get through the 3 Alien Breed Steam games at some point. There's also the original Alien Breed. If I can find my A500 Mini, I might take that with me to the event. It's somewhere in this house. I'll inevitably find it. I found the controller, the connection cable, and the HDMI cable. That and the mouse. Cannot find the original console. Or emulation console. And if I plan on submitting Alien Breed 1 to the event, I actually need to find it, because they do take A500 Mini runs. Or runs done on an A500 Mini. I did get confirmation on that last year. Or for SGDQ 2023. What I'm saying is, I've at least been told that I can submit for the A500 Mini. And for Amiga Forever. Oh, I'm out of money, you say? I wonder if I could actually raise this to 25 bucks. You think I can? Yeah, we need that wooden roller coaster. We really need that wooden roller coaster. I'm gonna be cheap and I'm gonna use Curse 2. Which is, you know, a wooden shuttle coaster. But it has pictures, which is really important in this instance. Because we can charge $3 an image and make a lot of money. On that note, I should probably start wrapping up soon, because it is almost 2 a.m. and I've been at this for what? A little over 2 hours now? 2.5 hours. Again, this wasn't supposed to be like a big stream. It's just like a little, you know, casually stream with some talking in it. Okay. Now we get our 12 riders into there. I think this line is going at a fairly decent pace. I am gonna lower this though down to about 8 seconds. I don't think it's gonna get caught up that bad. We'll find out. This should be getting near the top of the hill before this one leaves. Yeah. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So. Do you have a new coaster? New coaster? No. I think this is wooden coaster. I think. The caveat is it's going to be reverse trains, but with the recent open RCT, that doesn't matter. You can reverse the trains now. So this scenario is slightly broken because of it. And the trains are reversed for the first one. I just got tinnitus in my left ear. Hold on. That was a fun bout of tinnitus just then. This isn't even at loud volume and I got tinnitus. The safest park in the country. Ah, that's good. That's really good. It means I'm gonna get more people in the park. Okay, wooden roller coaster. Yeah, okay. So as soon as I get this, I'm going to take out a loan and then plop it in, charge $3 for a thing, go to town. And what's neat is I can just plop it right here. We can have 4 coasters in just this very small space. I'm gonna actually enable some music for this. It's gonna literally, no, not that. Organ style. Yeah. I love this style of music. As soon as we get the actual, like, merry-go-round, the tinnitus is back. Can I just not have a monitor in my ear now? That's a shame. Okay. We got what? 6 more days? We're going to put at least maybe 1 or 2 more rides in, and then we're gonna call it. Once I can get the thing in, I can charge 25, I think. I'll keep $20 in the thing. But, I'm gonna start charging $3 for the photo, and then we're just gonna rake in the cash. Because I know for a fact that coaster can reliably make money. Because it's cursed. Too. Oh no, experience the... Whoa! We're in the danger zone now. We are actually in the danger zone now with the side friction coaster. Okay, I'm gonna focus on... I'm just gonna watch this to see if something bad happens. Because they're gonna be right up against each other. This might actually end in a crash. I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't think they're going too fast. Yeah, there's brakes at the very end of this. Hopefully it won't be bad. I am at least going to get this window up ahead of time. Yeah. Curse. That curse also makes a decent amount of money, but Trade-off. It's only a little bit more nauseous. A little bit more exciting, but definitely more intense. I don't know, I could probably do that one. Yeah, just make like a straight line. Straight line? Yeah, straight line. Let me make a mental note as to where that is. Do like 10 blocks? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, they made it safely. Oh, hello, Prism. How do you do? Are you excited for Sunday? I could ask them if you want. You don't have to have like the period for like commentation stuff is like long and gone, but I can ask them if you want to like sit on stage, like in like one of the armchairs, like behind me when I'm doing my run. I could ask them about that if you're interested. If not, that's perfectly fine. Might be a bit much. That's perfectly understandable. Because, yeah, gonna be honest with you, it is a little bit daunting. On the stage. You know, my, what is it? My chasm run, I was scared shitless the entire time. It may not have seemed like it, but I was scared shitless. It's gotten a little better. I've only been on stage twice so far. For that. I've realized I'm not good at commentating other people's runs. No, it'll be 6 a.m. 6:30 in the morning. It's a very early morning run. Alright, let's... Yeah. I mean, so am I. The reason I'm going to bed at 7 is also to help with my sleep schedule for that run. After that, I can just go to bed at, like, stupid hours. Alright, let's see how... I bet this is gonna crash. It shouldn't. I've done this before, but this... I hope it doesn't crash. Holy shit, it hauls ass up that hill. Okay, good. That's why I did that, is because it makes the station, getting out of the station a little bit faster. Okay, so are we ready? We're going, I need to leave a slice here so I can actually, like, continue the route. So, in fact, let me do that right now. So this is just to head to the next section of the park, and that failed. Because the thing's in the way. That's fine. We'll just do that. Okay, do that. Dot, 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 dot. Bop, bop. And we'll be able to tell if it worked because people will be walking down here. Or not. No, they are. Okay. So now I need to hire another handyman. Whoa! Notice, however, I don't think it's done a stat reduction. That's a hard sell, though. God damn. All right, let's take guesses. Do you think people are actually going to ride this thing? Trick question, they are. Because in this park, guests ride, like, ridiculously intense coasters for some reason. That's why it's called cursed. Look, we got 2 people already. Somehow a functional roller coaster has broken down. I'm curious how bad a full train's gonna make this go. Oh yeah, I need to set the price of the picture ahead of time. There we go. I cannot believe that's that many people riding that. That is absolutely absurd. There they go. Doing the loop. Heading down. Oh. Oh, that's so intense. Oh. There was a breakdown on that coaster. Yeah, there was a breakdown. Probably on the lift chain. That's nice to know if that happens, if they collide with each other, it's not gonna, like, explode. It's not going fast enough. All right, here we go. Full train. Let's go. 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 I got my hand on the close ride button. Whew. All right, how many people buy a photo? I'm going to make mad bank. I'm going to make a hilarious amount of money on this park. If this fucking thing can make a decent amount of money, it has already made 83 bucks and is planned to make at least $3,000 an hour at the current moment with its ride capacity. And it has a capacity of 1,300 riders an hour, which for a wooden shuttle coaster isn't that terrible, especially since it's a 6-seater. Whoa. I'm gonna check that value again. That has to be a bit different. Yeah. I'm making $40 a train. More or less. Good shit. Alright, let's research one more ride, and then we're going to, yeah, we're gonna research one more ride, and then, it's gonna be a roller coaster. That took too long. It'll probably be the looping coaster. If I had to hazard a guess. How long is this ride? Like less than a minute? 57 seconds. I can't believe that person took a goddamn pretzel onto the ride. A goddamn pretzel. I'm just imagining them going up the lift chain with a pretzel, like soda in their other hand, goes flying on the first hill. So yeah, we're just gonna wait a bit. Should I focus on... Hold on, is there any of this path that's disgustings? There isn't. Okay, good. But there is a lot of... It's too crowded here. I can't help that one. Unfortunately. Because I have to progress... The key to this park, right, is you have to progress... You have to expand very slowly. The land is $10 a square, but you have to buy a lot of land. That does add up in the long run. So you have to, like, maximize your space as you're, you know, increasing it. Maximize the space as in optimally use your space while you're waiting to increase it. So in this point, we've built 4 roller coasters in this very small plot of land, with this little part right here being like the exception to the rule. But that's just because, you know, we need a lift chain for a shuttle coaster. I'm not building Ass Blaster 2000. Ass Blaster 2000 has a nasty habit of crashing. You know what would be really neat? If I, like, built this thing to where, like, it would, like, go up and down around this opening area of the map. That'd be pretty neat. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it. We're doing it live. You know what we're gonna even do? We're gonna do block breaks. Can I do block breaks? I can. Okay. There should be 5 of these. Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. How close to this can I get? That close. That's pretty close. Okay, so I'm gonna raise the speed of this a bit. Just to 8 kilometers an hour. I just gotta make sure it makes this first hill. Okay, good. Oh! I realize my mistake now. That's fine. I'm gonna have to buy that land anyway. So yeah, we're gonna have 5 coasters in this small ass space. There's some optimization right here. What do you mean land not owned by I see what you mean. I just gotta make sure. I might be able to do this as like a single circuit ride and not have block zones. Although it would probably be really safe to have a block zone. It will probably be really safe to have a block zone. So what I'm gonna do is like right here, just have like a block break and just have like the speed set to like 70. Well, hold on. I want to put a straight piece and then a block break. Why does it have a block speed of 107 kilometers an hour? Actually, I think that's like 60-something miles an hour. Never mind, ignore me. Oh wait, I need to do 1 and then that, and that'll just be just enough that it can go up. And what I'm gonna do is, instead of having one big station, I'm going to have an entrance and an exit one. And then have just multiple block breaks. 4, 8. Okay, I'm gonna put 1 more. Cause I'm gonna put 1 more block break before I make the final section of this. I think. No. Alright. That seems good. So let's go back over to here. Once we get this coaster finished and then tested and good to go, I'll worry about pathing it next time. Good. And then another turn. I can do a wider turn now. That might, funnily enough, work. Alright, can the second half finish? No! What a shame. I could easily fix that. Like even then, yeah, that's not gonna take a lot of effort to fix. Wow, they called it Majesty. That's actually like a really fitting name for like a steeplechase. Not gonna lie, it like really is such a good name for that. This is gonna be a very janky transition, but I'm fine with that. Alright, will it finish? That is the question. Probably not. It will at least make the second to last turn. You know what? That's fine. That's the end. I have no issues adding a lift hill right there. I mean, if Blue Streak can have a lift right there, so can I. You know, at the start of the end of a hill to like plateau out. Dang it, so can I. Why is it having issues? This is paused. That was very bizarre. Oh no, I know why I did that. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Alright, so let's guess the rating. It's probably not gonna be great. That wasn't even the correct ride I clicked. I think I closed Experience the Friction by mistake. I'm not sure. I have to go back in the footage. Alright, what is Majesty getting? You know what's funny? Me having this like this actually makes it so it won't stack as easy. I mean, the only way it's gonna stack is if the ride breaks down, essentially. 5.2. You know what? I'll take that. I will take that. I think that's gonna be pretty good. Alright. I need to start preparing to go to bed. I do have things I have to get done in the morning. I want to have at least 5 hours of sleep. Maybe. We'll see. Sometimes I have issues getting to bed. But, you know, that's just how it goes. But yeah. I mean, this has been a neat little 3-hour session of, Open RCT 2. I think it's pretty good. But, you know what that means? It means that we have, hit the end of this, last stream before GDQ. So yeah, I will not be here tomorrow. I will not be here Saturday in terms of like streaming. I will be on Twitch on Tuesday on GDQ's stream doing Marathon Infinity. Again, runs currently at 6:30 in the morning EDT. Always subject to change. And then you'll see me back here either at the earliest Sunday or at the latest Monday after the event. But until then, let's host someone for this after stream. GDQ will be the auto host all week, I think, next week. But yeah, who is live? Oh, there's a number of people live right now. We got Irie doing, looks like specifically GoldenEye runs on PAL. Specifically. Critter Vision, Eternal Enigma's doing Silent Hill speedrunning. They are doing 4 games in one night. More power to them. You know, we'll go ahead and host them. I haven't hosted an Eternal Enigma in a while. Well, first I have to fight with this to actually let me copy. And then I control. And then I control V. And then we're gonna do /raid. And then we're gonna host them. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good week next week. And the week after. I'm just mentioning that ahead of time now. But until I see you again, this is TBC, or yeah, again. Have a good next 2 weeks. And for the people in the US, Memorial Day. Summer's technically here. Kinda. Summer solstice is on the 21st of June, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I'll see ya. Take care.